Are you an arbitrage blogger? Then listen to this video carefully because there are important tips that will help you out in having good conversion on your blogging journey. Are you using Google AdSense for your arbitrage, or are you using Google AdX ad network for your arbitrage? Now, listen to this video carefully to the end. I'll be showing you between Google AdSense and Google AdX which one is the best to run arbitrage. So if you're watching this video to this extent, it means you want to know the best ad network between Google AdSense and Google AdX to run arbitrage. And by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you which one is the best between Google AdSense and Google AdX. If you're enjoying this video to this moment, please subscribe to my channel and share my video so that it can reach more audience. Please subscribe. Probably you don't know what arbitrage blogging is. Let me define it in a simple time. It's buying cheap traffic and selling it to get high conversion. So most people use Facebook for the arbitrage and other ad network to send traffic to their maybe Google AdSense or Google AdX. That is how arbitrage works. Now for the best between Google AdSense and Google AdX and how each of them work, and by the end of this video I'm going to tell you which one is the best between Google AdSense and Google AdX. Google AdSense is owned by Google and they accept arbitrage. Now for Google AdSense, if you're running Google AdSense arbitrage, then you need to have a good CPC. When I talk about CPC, I mean cost per click. Cost per click means cost per user that clicks an ad on your website. Now for you to run arbitrage on Google AdSense, you need to have high CPC. Means you have to target countries that have high CPC from your geolocation to run your arbitrage or to buy your traffic from. So if you're targeting country for Google AdSense arbitrage, one, you have to study how your traffic is and which country brings you high CPC. Now if you have high CPC, you'll be able to buy traffic from those locations and send it to your Google AdSense. You buy them for cheap price and sell it on Google AdSense and you have high conversion. But if you don't have high CPC, probably there's high chances that your arbitrage won't work for that moment. Good traffic source and good CPC converts well for Google AdSense arbitrage. Now, Google AdSense CPC varies. Sometimes your CPC can be less than $1 and sometimes it can be up to $1 and sometimes it can be up to $50, which means when your CPC raise to $50, 5 to 10 times return on investment of your traffic to your Google AdSense. That is when you have good CPC. But most of the times, if you want to run Google AdSense arbitrage, you have to wait for a time or a moment that your CPC is high. But if you have enough money to waste, I usually tell my students that if they have enough money to waste, then you can try maybe even with low CPC and run ads. As far as you have the money to run the ads, just run the ads to Google AdSense. But if you see your conversion is slow, just stop the ads and then wait or work on your CPC. If your CPC rise, then you can continue running your ads to Google AdSense. If you're watching this video to this moment, that means you are interested to know about Google AdX. Now I've finished talking about Google AdSense arbitrage. Now back to Google AdX. Google AdX are Google Ads exchangers. They are Google AdSense partners. Now this ad network, Google AdX, work on ECPM, not CPC like Google AdSense. The Google AdX ECPM varies such as that of Google AdSense. I said for Google AdSense they use CPC and then for Google AdX use ECPM. ECPM is cost per million impression. Now, most at times in Google AdX, the ECPM is very good. Roughly, you hardly see an ECPM less than maybe I'll say, let me just say, you hardly see ECPM less than 0.03 ECPM. That is the worst probably you can see. But if you have good traffic, you can see your ECPM as much as $200 ECPM. So if you have, just imagine you have $200 ECPM, and then for Google AdSense you have $50 CPC. Now, which of the two will you run your ads from? However, I told you earlier that traffic matters for Google AdSense. Also, traffic also matters for Google AdX because your location of traffic and also what your users do on your website determines how your ECPM will grow. Now there's something about ECPM. ECPM normally rise when your users take action on your ads. That is one factor that influence high ECPM. Another factor that influence high ECPM is your users viewability. Now user viewability can have effects when your ad is not properly placed on your website. So it's a good thing to have Google ads, and it's something else to run traffic to your Google ads and have good ECPM. So with good placement and then action your user takes on, uh, your ads determines the growth of your ECPM as I mentioned. Now let's compare Google AdSense arbitrage and the Google AdX arbitrage. For Google AdSense, it works on CPC mostly, and for Google AdX, work on impression. Now, how will you consider maybe though Google AdSense consider impression also, but their impression conversion is not like that of ECPM. Google AdSense works on CPC, that is cost per click, and while Google AdWords work per ECPM, that means how your users see your ads on your website or on your blog. Comparing clicking on ads on your blog and also users viewing your ads on your website, which one do you think is easy and people can engage more on? People hardly click on ads these days on your website. That is one of the factor that will affect your Google AdSense arbitrage. But for Google AdX, when your user just uh enter your website, bam, if you have good placement, your user has no option. He has to just see your ads. And if your user sees your ads, your impressions is reading already. So before one user will take action with Google AdSense, that is for Google AdSense arbitrage, 10 to 15 users have watched your ads. Now, from the two comparison, which one do you think is the best for running Google AdX? Apparently, Google AdX ad network is the best for running arbitrage because most of them needs high traffic to convert, unlike Google AdSense. So for Google AdSense, if you're having low traffic, that is good. But if you are good in running arbitrage, then I'll advise you to run Google AdX arbitrage if your site is approved by Google Ads Exchange partners. Because there are a lot of these AdX ad network. Just get your AdX ad network on your site. No matter what Google AdX ad network you get, just get them on your website, set your ads well, and then start sending quality traffic to your website, and you see the conversion between Google AdSense arbitrage and also Google AdSense arbitrage, which one is the best for you. But as for me, and for this video purpose, I've chosen Google AdSense as the best platform to run arbitrage plugin. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're yet subscribed to my channel, I'll be dropping more videos on blogging, how to grow your revenue with blogging, and other ways to monetize your blog. Please subscribe. Thank you.